Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our second week of Winter League play. Our first game features Quality Home Furniture facing off against Wumbo's. Quality Home Furniture wearing purple, Wumbo's wearing black, as the teams are getting prepared for their opening pull. All right, folks, Wumbo to pull it here. MC will be launching the first pull. Once again, we've got Wumbo facing off against Quality Home Furniture. Wumbo coming in 0-1. Quality Home Furniture, they're 1-0. Wumbo got beat by Waldo's in Paris, whereas Quality Home Furniture defeated Scuba, was it Scubers? Scuba Diving. So Q with the disc in the middle of the field. He launches it. Patrick Boylan on the strike cut. Boylan's looking upfield. Boylan down the line to Will Scora. Scora looking inside up to Greg. Greg swings it back to Jake Arwey, another Case player who did not make it last week. Q launches it to Jake Arwey with the easy point, 1-0 in favor of Quality Home Furniture. Quality Home Furniture leads 1-0 here against Wumbo. So I expect Jake Arwey and Patrick Boylan to have an immediate impact on these games because they were both absent last week, but they are both impact players. Arwey with the pull, and Wumbo heads down the field. The pull sailing out of bounds off the wall. It does take some getting used to getting the pulls in bounds because really you can just throw it flat and there's no wind to adjust to. Would you agree with that, Jason Beffel?
Well, if there's no wind, throws should be easy.
What I'm saying is that it doesn't flatten out. You don't have to compensate for the wind.
Oh yeah, that's true.
For the air resistance. But Dave Artis to bring it in for Team Wumbo, swings it to MC on the near side. MC launches it to DVE. DVE against Jake Arwey. DVE gets up, but Jake Arwey had position, makes the D, and we've got Quality Disc coming in on the far sideline. Is that Richardson?
He got a haircut.
He got a haircut. Richardson with a haircut, ladies and gentlemen. Richardson break throw to Greg Ferrari. And Ferrari looks inside, he looks around, he looks back inside for the dump for Mark Richardson. Richardson was a key handler for Quality Home Furniture. And he swings it off to Jake Arwey on the near sideline. Arwey has Luda open in the middle. He looks it off upfield to Greg Ferrari. Ferrari looks deep. Kolke goes deep. Now disc on the far sideline, guarded by Dan Arders. And it's swung to Richardson, who throws it up to Sam Kolke, but the throw was too low. I think there was a call on the play. Oh, there was no call.
Just a turf.
Disc over to Wumbo. MC with the disc in the middle of the field. Swings it back to DVE. DVE fakes the forehand back to Dave Arders on the dump around. Arders to Kumi. Kumi to the end zone to Dan Arders for the score, 1-1. It's all deadlocked here after 2 points. Dan Arders to pull for Wumbo, scores 1-1. The pull goes off a forehand pull. It's heading, oh, it hits a wire right in the middle, so that's unfortunate. Yes, BA, I just said unfortunate for the first time tonight. And there are many more to follow, folks.
No cheeky.
I don't say cheeky, but regardless, Q to bring it in, the namesake of Quality Home Furniture. He'll bring it in at midfield. He's got Patrick Boylan on the break side as the second handler. In cut from Richardson. Richardson looking around. Now he looks foreside to Luda. Luda fakes around. Pick called as we saw some disorganization there. Q went for the strike cut, but there was too much congestion down the line. Now he throws it up line. Q grabs it, keeps that foot in. Q on the far sideline too. Will score it in for the point. And that's 2-1 in favor of Quality Home Furniture. Yeah, I know. This is not bad though. It's better.
Well, the best spot would be actually right behind that field.
Yeah, I didn't think we were that far. All right, Q to pull it. Launches it down the left side, arcing into the middle. Picked up by Dan Arders. Arders swings it to the sideline to MC. MC to DVE.
I think every time his name is mentioned,
is that DVE?
Extreme lack of shorts.
Did you actually try out like
throw to Brian Fort, but a pick was called.
Did you try out the actual like video footage?
Yes.
To, like see if it was
Put on a computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It looks pretty solid. I did it in, like, my house has really bad lighting. So, okay, disc is in. Brian Ford up line, and it is turned.
Oh.
Throw looked like it was intended for maybe MC.
Should have been 2 points.
Oh, Boylan to pick it up on the near cone. He throws it around to Q. Q back to Boylan. Now Boylan looking around, now looking back inside, upfield to Sharon. Turn, D, nice D by Brian Fort. With his the shorts a little longer today. MC on the far sideline. He looks for big space. He's got DVE on the far-ish sideline. Now MC back looking for the opposite side. DVE to the back corner. And he grabs it and he keeps those feet in for the point. Score is all tied up at 2. This has been very nice because all my points have been right in front of me. Wumbo with the disc here to pull it, Dave Arters, and we have Jeff Browning picking up for Wumbo wearing the black t-shirt nearest the camera. Score is 2-2. All tied up here. Probably about 5 minutes left because these are taking forever.
Jeff Browning entered your game.
He's terrible.
Jeff Browning has some pretty awesome cleats.
Ohio's fastest man.
Nope, horrible.
And the pull goes off. It is pulled on the far sideline. Q tracking it down. It is inbounds. A great pull by Dave Arters. Q kind of pinned back into sideline. He needs some help. He blades it, but that's going to be turned over. And Wumbo with the advantage. Wumbo. Dave Arters picks it up. He's got the whole field to work with. He fakes it around. He throws it. Oh, he tried to force it through that tight space, and he did have the throw. Colton McCoy not able to come up with it. So back to Quality Home Furniture. Q picks the disc up. Looking inside, he throws it forehand down the field to Sam. Sam, almost tracks it down. A nice attempt. She had her hands on it, just wasn't able to reel it in. Kumi with the disc now, swings it around, break side to Jeff Browning. He's kind of fast. Browning looking forehand, swings it to the middle to Dave Arters. And Dave Arters swings it back to Kumi.
100 times.
Kumi fakes the forehand.
So much more legit.
Kumi's got the around to Dave. Dave on the far sideline, up the sideline to Dan. Oh, Dan! Looks like a little hyperextension. Is he all right? I think he'll be okay. He's just shaking up a little bit. We'll see.
That's why you don't jump when you don't need to, folks. You just run, just catch it.
It was a high throw. I thought the jump was not entirely unwarranted.
A little early, maybe.
Injury was called. Dan Arters going to come off in his DVE on Wumbo's side. Marked up by Jake Arwey. I got faked out for the first time tonight. First time of many. Now DVE swings to Dave Arters. Dave Arters up to Browning. And Browning launches it, but it looks like a foot block by Q. Nice block by Q there. So Q going to bring it in on the sideline, the near sideline. Throws it to Luda. Luda in the middle swings to Jake Arwey. Arwey upfield to Richardson. And now Mark looking inside to the end zone. Luda with a chance. Will it float enough? It was a very solid throw, but Luda not able to catch up. So Kumi will bring it in for Wumbo.
Yeah, Kumi!
You'll notice, Jack, that Kumi wearing her notorious CLE shirt, which goes well with the black. And it's another block for it looks like a fall was called. It was not out of his hand at the time of the block.
A fall was called?
A fall. Whatever, you're from Pittsburgh. You talk like an idiot.
That's just Ethan, that's not.
And swing up to DVE. DVE launches down the far sideline to Browning. D'd by Q. Hey, Yins, all be quiet over there.
I don't even say.
What if we're giving constructive?
I don't say any of this.
I don't care. Yes, you do, because you're from Pittsburgh. So obviously you say that. All right, swing from Luda to Richardson. Strike cut to Greg. Oh, comes down with it. And now open side to Luda, but DVE is just a bit taller than Luda is. So he brings it in the end zone. Swings it up to Dave Arders. Dave looking open side now, looking break to Browning. Jeff Browning faking, now swings it to DVE. DVE with the throw to Dave Arders. Arders has got space. Arders throws to Kumi. Kumi is in for the score. We've got a break point, and Wumbo goes up 3-2. Same price. So whatever it was. All right, DVE pulls for Wumbo, leading 4-2. They refunded both of us. So you should have it on your thing. I need to announce and film. Up to Sharon from Q. Sharon looking open side, now looking Richardson for the around, but she throws it to Jake Arwe. Arwe on the near sideline, dumps it to Richardson. Now Richardson over to Greg. Greg to Sam. Sam looking up line, kind of trapped on the line now, around to Richardson. Richardson to Greg. Greg forehand to Q in the middle of the field now. Q to Jake Arwe. Richardson with the dump cut now. Q with the dump cut. Throw goes up to Q. Back to Jake. Jake on the far sideline, looking forehand, marked by Dan Arders. Strike cut, hammer goes up, and the throw is completed to Greg for the point. So we've got a score for Wumbo, point by Quality Home Furniture. Mark Richardson to pull the disc for Quality Home Furniture, down a point, 4-3 the score in favor of Wumbo. Disc going to be fielded by Dave Arders. Arders immediately to MC in the middle of the field on the end zone line. MC looks up to DVE. DVE on the far sideline grabs it, hauls it in. Throw goes up. Throw goes up to Dan Arders, who's back in the game. Dan Arders, oh, he does not complete the pass. Just a step ahead. Picks the disc up and walks it up to the end zone line. Marked by Dan Arders, still feeling that knee a little bit, it looks like. Richardson open side to Will Scora. Scora around, back to Richardson. Richardson up the field to Luda. Luda up the field to Sam. Sam launches it down the line to, I forgot his name already. Max. Max on the near sideline, swings it in the middle to Richardson. And Richardson's got a couple options. He fakes the round throw. Luda open in the middle. Hammer goes up to Max, and Max hauls it in. Point scored. We got a tie game at 4 with a break for Quality Home Furniture. 20 minutes. Pull goes up. Pull to MC. MC to Kumi, who's the handler on the near side. Kumi around to Brian Fort. Fort looks up line. He had the power, but he decides to throw the in cut. DVE with the launch to MC. Oh, shoot. I sort of missed that. Sorry, MC, when you watch this. But it was a nice catch, and I saw you rolling around. So the point scored by Wumbo. Score is 5-4 in favor of Wumbo. DVE to pull it for Wumbo. Pull goes up midfield to Q. Q with Jake Arwe as the second handler. Arwe in the middle. Upfield to Luda. Luda fakes the forehand. Luda strike cut to Jake Arwe. Are we going to jack this? No, we are not. Are we up to Q on the near sideline? Q down the line. Looked like it was complete. I can't see. Boylan's in the way. No, incomplete. Greg not able to bring it in. So, and Arders throws it. DVE up with a nice catch. DVE has some time. Browning with the disc in the middle. Throws it to the end zone. Kumi. Oh, that's a great catch by Kumi. Not able to keep her grasp on it. So we got a turnover, disc to Quality.
He cut in front of 2.
I did get a memory card. We didn't really need it, but actually we might because the video is probably bigger. So Q to bring it on the far cone. Guarded by Jeff Browning. Force is backhand. Throw goes up to Sharon. Oh, throw over the head of Sharon. Disc to Wumbo. Dave Arders picks it up. Arders swings it to Browning. Throw goes to DVE. DVE blocked by Greg Ferrari. So just back to Quality. Quality looking for a launch. Fake throw by Q. I was not faked out on that one. Everyone congratulate me. Throw goes to Jake Arwe. Jake looking for a swing, it looks like, but he throws it upfield to Skora. There was a call, I believe it was a pick called. It is going back. Pick was called by Dave Arters. It affected the throw. So are we back with the disc?
Is it a pick?
Yes. Arwie throws it to Sharon. Sharon with the old turnover-ish. DVE with the disc now for Wumbo. Wumbo. Swing from Arters to Arters. Throw goes up. The person who I don't believe was here last week, although I could be wrong. Dave Arters with the disc in the middle of the field towards the far side. Throw looking for the hammer. Hammer up to DVE. DVE hauls it in. No problem for the point. So I believe that's 6-4. See, this is why I screw the score up. 6-4 Wumbo. To pull for Quality Home Furniture.
You know what else?
Are they, wait, they're up? No, it's
Wumbo's up. I think
it's 5-5 now.
it must have mirrored it.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay, because yeah, Wumbo just scored. You know, the announcer should pay attention. I agree.
No way.
Not important. Sorry, time check, you want it?
Disc goes out. I'm not worried about the time. 20?
20.
Dave Arters bringing the disc in for Wumbo. Looks like we did have the halftime. And that thing back there making a lot of noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it over my annoying voice. Dave Arters brings the disc in, forces forehand, fakes the long throw, now backhand long throw. Throw goes up to MC. MC hauls it in. He is in for the score.
I would have challenged that, Patrick Boylan.
David Valentine Elam to pull it for Wumbo, who leads 7-4 in our first game of the night. Following this game, looks like we've got the Intimidators versus Scuba Diving. That'll be our 9:30 game. And then the other two teams who are not my team and Dippin' Dots will be playing the 10:30 game because we play 11:30. Pull goes up. It is going to be centering towards the middle of the field, towards the near side of the field, fielded by Q, who is pretty quality. Boylan with the disc. Richardson on the sideline now. And Richardson upfield to Q. Q on the sideline, launches it up line again. Hauled in by Sharon, nice point. 7-5 in favor of Wumbo.
Travel called.
Travel was called. Take that point off the board. The disc is going back. Who calls travels in Winter League?
Q always travels every time.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah, if you watch it, he travels every time it comes to this.
I bet you he'll travel.
So travel called on Q. So we'll do it again here. 7-4 still the score. Q throws it again. Same spot and hauled in again by Sharon for the point. 7-5. For the pull for Quality Furniture. Pull goes up. On the far side of the field, fielded by Dave Arters to DVE to NC right off the bat. 3 throws right in a row. Throw goes up to Kumi. Kumi's got room. She's got room to work with, and she brings it. Oh, she doesn't bring it in again. Kumi. Now that one I think should have been caught, Rick.
I agree, Steve.
But that's the game for you, you know. So Richardson to bring it back into play for Quality Home Furniture. Guarded by MC. Richardson swings it on the sideline to Sam. Richardson with a strike cut. Richardson gets the strike cut throw. He's got power, but he looks like he didn't have a cut there. Or it was guarded. I think Q was going. Throw goes up to Arwie. And Arwie looking up the line for the long throw. Now he's going to swing it back to Q. Q towards the middle of the field, towards the near side. Q looking all forehand. Now he's looking upfield, long upfield to Sharon. Just out of reach.
There's a man, that's a score. What? Is anyone going to argue that comment?
So Dave Arters to put us back in play.
Everyone just gives a dirty face, but no one argues.
I think you're wrong. You're wrong.
Looks like there's a stray cow wandering past the end zone back there. Dave Arter swings to DVE. MC on the sort of misses dash, but he does not get it. He decides to go long instead. DVE with a strike cut to Dave. Dave forehand side, breaks it to MC. MC looking long. MC swings it back to DVE. DVE to Dave Arters. Dave Arters looking for the continue. Oh, it's blocked by Q. A nice D by Q. That'll make the highlight reel. Throw goes up to Jake. Are we gonna catch it? Yes, we are for the point.
Are we gonna catch it? Yes, we are.
So the score stands now 7-6 in favor of Wumbo. We got a good game again.
Yeah, quality!
I would say that all the teams are much more evenly matched this year than as opposed to last year. Wouldn't you agree, Gerald?
Parody, honestly.
Pole goes up from Quality Furniture. Dave Arters fields the pole, throws it to Dan Arters. They are related. Dan Arters looks open side with the forehand. Now throw goes up to DVE on the open side as a handler-ish. And DVE falls to his knees to Brawning. Brawning tracks it down for the point for Wumbo. DVE to pole for Wumbo. Score stands 8-6 in favor of Wumbo with, let me check my watch here, it's probably around 10 minutes or so left, around the 10-minute mark. Pole goes up, and it's going to be fielded by Q, but the pole is going to land inbounds. So Q on the far sideline. Richardson back as his second handler. Boyland in on the in-cut. He fakes to Boyland. Q in a bit of trouble, but Boylan to the rescue. Still on the far sideline. And the throw goes up, but it's down as it's turfed by Boylan. Apparently that air pressure is a little different in Virginia. So MC with the disc now on the far sideline for Wumbo with a chance to break it open to a 3-point lead. Brawning back as a handler. Throw dumped to MC. MC looks around. Now back around to Brawning again. Brawning back to MC. Wumbo working with the hands, just kind of biding some time. Now throw goes up to Fort. Fort up to DVE. DVE to the end zone. Oh, great D! Great D by Sam Kolke.
Oh, why would you knock this down?
My goodness. Definitely the play of the game thus far. Probably the best play I've seen in Winter League. Throw goes long, and it's picked off by Brawning. So disc back to Wumbo. Throw to MC in the middle of the field to center it.
More of a power fake,
MC back to Jeff Brawning. Brawning up the line to DVE, who looks like he's wide open. He brings it in for the point, 9-6. I believe there was a call though, so the disc is going back. What was the call there? I think it was a pick. It was a pick call. It was a not awesome pick call. So Jeff Brawning with the disc marked by Patrick Boylan on the far sideline. And disc move to MC in the middle of the field. Back to Brian Ford in the middle on the in-cut. Ford up line. Oops, to Kumi, who turns it over. Kumi having a rough game here, Gerald. Q with the launch. And the throw stays in. Kolke. Oh, but Kumi getting some payback on that nice D from Sam earlier. Throw to MC off the sideline. Inside to Brawning. And Brawning fakes up line. Swings it to Kumi. MC cleans it up after the tip from Kumi. And MC swings it to Brian Ford on the break side. Marked by Greg Ferrari. Swung to MC back on the open side in the middle. MC launches. He's got DVE in the end zone. DVE gets up and grabs it over Boylan for the point. Never mind.
What? Do you want anything else?
Dave Arters with the pull. Center of the field. Fielded by Mark Richardson to Q in the middle of the field again. Getting it on the end zone line. Now swing to Richardson. That I missed. Throw goes up to Luda. Luda up the line to Sharon. Sharon looks up the line again, but fakes and throws it instead to Jake Arwe. No, that is Richardson. I was right. Throw goes to Luda up on the inside in cut. Throw goes to Will Scorer on the far sideline, marked by Colton McCoy. Strike throw to Q. Q fakes the up the line throw. He's got Richardson on the dump cut. Now it's a blade throw up to Max for the point. So 10-7 in favor of Wumbo. Time runs down. All right, folks, about 12 minutes left, actually. Richardson to pull it. Score stands at 10-7. I think we have 9-7 on the scoreboard, but for my count, it should be 10-7. Arters fields the pull, throws to Dan Arters. Dan Arters, as you remember, suffered that knee injury. Looks like a small hyperextension, but he's back in the game. And in cut MC, but the throw is turfed, turned over. Now, Quality Home Furniture with a chance to bring it back close. Arwe picks the disc up, throws to Richardson, and who swings it to Greg Ferrari. Ferrari has score open on the sideline, but there was a call, so we will be halting play. We will bring it back to Mark Richardson in the middle of the field. Just about, looks to be about 15 yards out of the end zone. All of his cutters in the end zone, as you can see. Throw goes up, open side to Greg. Noel almost kills me. Throw goes up to Sharon for the point. Still leads. Pull goes up towards the center of the field, fielded by MC, with Browning as the second handler on the far sideline, still towards the middle, and now back to MC on the near sideline. Fake to DVE, now to thick space. DVE with, oh, actually the throw curved off to the right. It looked like he was going to go left.
There was a little extracurricular activity.
Yeah, there was a little contact in the end zone, but Jake Arwe not doing a terrible job on DVE, I have to say. Throw goes up to Sam, and I missed it. Sorry, Sam. Sam looking for the swing now. She looks upfield to Sharon, but it's too low for Sharon to bring it in. Back to Wumbo. Jeff Browning to pick the disc up. Swings it to MC. MC swings back to Brian Fort. Brian Fort open side to DVE. DVE swings it towards the middle to MC. MC running the point. And the throw goes to Jeff Browning on the sideline. Sideline up to Chelsea on the far sideline. Now Chelsea looking backhand upfield, forehand to Kumi. Kumi knocking on the door. Throw goes up to Brian Fort, but he can't haul it in. Looks like he went for the pancake. He may have wanted to put both hands down there. Q flips it over to Jake Arwe. Arwe back to Greg in the middle. Greg open side. D'd by Kumi once again. Disc back to Wumbo. MC to pick it up. Disc around. Fake foul called, I believe. That old MC foul call. Now disc back in, swings easy open side to Browning. Looks like it was a little bit slow. And throw goes up to DVE for the point, making it a probably just about 5 minutes left for real this time. DVE the pull for Wumbo, leading 11-8 here with about 7 minutes left. Pull goes up, right in the middle. Fielded by Richardson to Boylan on the far sideline. Boylan seemingly walks with it to Richardson. Boylan always makes that strike cut across the field. He's never stagnant or stationary. Throw goes to Sam, Sam to Luda, Luda upfield. Nice throw and catch by Will Scora for the point, 11-9 now. Mr. Manager.
I thought we were, but apparently we're off.
We'll see about this when I edit the video. But the pull goes up from Mark Richardson. DVE swings it to Dave Arters. I kick the tripod. Throw goes up and over to Colton McCoy. Colton to DVE back towards the middle, but still on the sideline now in the middle to MC. MC takes the easy open side dump to DVE. Looks like a straight up mark from Jake Arwe. High release flip to Dave Arters. Dave Arters to MC again, back in the middle of the field, up a few yards. Marked by Patrick Boyland. DVE comes around for the throw from MC. DVE looking, hammer looking around to MC again. And back to Dave Arters. Ethan Yord just brought me a beer. I support him.
Mike
Throw goes
Corrado
up.
says you owe him one.
Oh, I do. MC with the disc now. Ethan Yord puts some money in my pocket, apparently. DV swings it back to Dave Arters. Dave Arters to MC. A lot of handler movement for Wumbo today in general, especially at this point. Back to DVE. They're being very patient with the disc. And throw goes up to the open side to Chelsea. Chelsea in for the score. 12-9, Wumbo. As
Hopefully
time
we don't find ourselves in a
brings
situation
it
where
down.
we think the game's over.
Lincoln Park.
Dave Arters pulls it for Wumbo. It stays in. Jake Arby to field it. Brings it at the corner of the 6 there on the soccer field. Now Q with the disc. He fakes the long huck, forehand huck. Now the huck actually goes up. Throw to Sam, but it's out of reach
Through that foul.
of
That's a good
Sam
put, Q.
Kolke.
That's the right idea there.
You just Kobe
So now
Bryant
disc to
through that
Wumbo. Wumbo taking their good old sweet time, as those Frisbee players do, Jack.
So are they down 3 now?
Yes, they are down 3. Unless I'm completely wrong, so I'm going to look like a huge idiot on these.
Over here.
Disc up to MC. MC launches to DVE.
collective team drinking.
DVE not in, it looks like. Not in. Max with the stall now. Swings it around to Dave. Dave up. And brought in by Brian Fort. So that is about 13-9, maybe 12-9. I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. 2 minutes remaining, DVE to pull it. They're going to get this pull off quickly. And it goes up. And no rafters pulls in this entire game. We did have one wire, but that's been it. Q with the disc on the center of the field. Now over to Jake Arwy. Arwy under to Luda. Luda swings it to Q. Q, they need to jack it here if they want to continue this game. Richardson going deep. Richardson out of reach. It was a little bit too bladey and may want a flatter throw there, Roger.
You got a lot of people.
It's pretty crowded in this broadcast booth, I will say. Browning with the disc. Upfield to DVE.
Brian Fort wide open.
Ford open on the near sideline. Fort long throw, D'd again by Q. That's Q's second or third hand block like that alone. Then throw goes up to Scora. Scora not able to bring it in.
Jet OD by Jeff Browning, finally.
He's had some nice point blocks in this game.
Q has had some very nice point blocks, in like a couple of those off the mark ones. As I am off the action, but DVE swings it to Dan. Dan Arters up to Brian Fort. Brian Fort to DVE. DVE's gonna launch it. Not sure if anyone's there.
Count it. Count it.
Brought in by Dan Arters, who just basically took off, but that'll do it. And they throw that last point. As time is now up. That is the game. Final score of 14-9, maybe 13-9.
But Wumbo moves to 1-1.
Wumbo moves to 1-1. A solid performance after a rough game last week.